What's up, Carson? What are you saying?
It's heading in to see Ross.
Ross, eh?
Have you ever wondered what compressed natural gas is?
Yeah, man. It's like, it's stored in a high pressure container, usually between 3,000 to 3,600 psi, and is used for fuel in internal combustion engines, like in cars.
Oh, well that's pretty cool.
Yeah, man. Yo, Ross, what's up?
If I heard correctly, you guys were just talking about CNG, which is the acronym for compressed natural gas. Am I right?
Yeah, but we're still wondering how it's made and produced.
How much do we gotta answer that question for you?
GNC is gas consisting of primarily methane and also a fossil fuel, like oil and coal. This means that is essentially the remains of plants and animals and microorganisms that lived million years ago.
Okay, cool story, bro. But I think we should outline the most common methods of production.
Yeah, we can show this in a diagram.
Alright, well that's interesting, but is there any advantages and disadvantages to using CNG?
No, man. I'm pretty sure it's awesome. There's absolutely nothing bad about it.
Actually, I'll let you...
And now a word from our sponsors at Hilly Billy's Automobile.
Since switching your car from gasoline to compressed natural gas, how have you felt lately?
Well, Jim, the ladies dig it. And I've had more money spent on my weekend activities. Besides, it makes my engine last a lot longer.
Oh, you think so, eh? Why don't you tell these fine folks watching this today that they should head down to Hilly Billy Automotives to get their car switched from gasoline to compressed natural gas, and the owner will hook you up.
Yeah, that's me over here at Hilly Billy's Automobile Shop. Just selling some compressed natural gas. Come on down, I'll hook you and your friend up for a cheap price of $7.99.19. Come on down.
That sounds like a steal of a deal.
Oh, it was. Sure was the best decision of my life.
So head down to Hilly Billy Automotive today and get your car switched. Now, weather is up next.
And now back to our regular scheduled programming.
CNG.
Compressed natural gas,
It's a great alternative because it's the cleanest burning fuel today.
which means less equipment maintenance and longer lasting life.
Sure does. CNG, compressed natural gas, releases the least emissions throughout all fuels today. It does not react with metal like gasoline, so your muffler will probably last a lot longer.
Natural gas is also cheaper than gasoline, but the disadvantage is you can't buy CNG at all places.
It's not found at all pumping stations.
I also heard that compressed natural gas, if you can convert to it, it takes up more storage space.
Yeah, I heard that.
Nice.
Here we will show you a diagram that represents the fuel efficiency of CNG ranging from 1970 to today and the next 9 years of projected fuel efficiency of CNG. What's CNG again?
Compressed natural gas!
So CNG does have characteristics of a good chemical fuel, right?
Yeah, it's easily stored, stable in storage, and it has a good top.
That's a hard word to say. It's got a low toxicity level, and it's also non-corrosive to the materials around it, and it's very fuel efficient, and it's got a lot of power, even enough to power a car.
True that.
So obviously, after naming all these good things, CNG, which is compressed natural gas, must have a good effect on our environment, or at least better than the other fuels being used today.
Well, I assume so.
You guys have probably figured out by now. Compressed natural gas is a great alternative for communities like Toronto, or New York, Calgary, even somewhere like Fredericton, just a small town. If we all switch to compressed natural gas, it will make a great difference on the world because of the less pollution that it causes, like gasoline and diesel. So would you like to share with us what you guys have learned today?
Yeah, well, it's got lots of great characteristics, like good fuel efficiency, it's cheap to buy, it's got low toxicity and pollution levels, just stuff like that, you know?
Yeah, like it has a lot of advantages too. Like Mr. Dacus just named off, but also a lot of disadvantages. Like you can't find it anywhere and it takes up a lot more storage space.
The most common method of production is known as hydrofracking, which is a method used that is extracted from thousands of feet below the Earth's surface.
Yeah, it has great fuel efficiency and is expected to continue in the future.
Also, it has great effects on the environment because of its low toxicity and pollution levels. Oh, I almost got it in there.
Fine and dandy.
Join us next time on our mind-blowing talk about
Hair.
Now that's some compressed natural gas. Yeah, but we.
Brewster, what are you doing?
I can't start looking.
Well, that's not entirely true. Although it is a great alternative, it is because it is the.